Hey my beautiful Capricorn peeps, what's going on everybody? It's Ann from CancerMoonsTarot and I'm coming at y'all with your October 2022 tarot reading. How are you? I hope y'all are well. For today's reading, I'm just going to go ahead and do a bit more of like a kind of like a freestyle reading for you for the month of October. That's the intuitive message. I just hit my microphone. That's the intuitive message that I'm picking up here for the Earth signs. So all Earth signs today are going to get more of like a freestyle type of message here for what's going to be going on here for October 2022. So without further ado, I'm going to listen to what the gods are telling me and we'll see what we got going on here for you. So what do we got going on here for Capricorns? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding the month of October 2022. What are the messages that Capricorns need to receive here at this time, please, for October 2022? We start out here with this first card. First card is going to be the World card, which is a very, very, very strong energy. World card coming into play here for you. It always represents new beginnings. World card is the energy of an ending of a cycle, but where cycles end, new cycles begin. So the World coming into play here for you. I definitely see some of you packing. So this could be about moving somewhere new. For some of you, it's not just a regular schmegular move. It could even be moving to a new country. So maybe getting out the States or maybe coming to the States could be happening here for a few of you. So very cool. Could be a really big move here. Very nice. It's definitely a cool addition here to the life that you're living. But regardless, though, whether or not this is a moving type of energy, I just feel like there is some kind of need for rebranding. There's something new that you need in your life. It's like, I need to change up my world. It can't be the same as it's previously been. Things need to be different this time. Moving along here into the next card for you, we do got here the Nine of Swords. So kind of like previously being unhappy with the old world that you were living in. And I think that that's kind of pretty much a big motivator as to why you need to jump into a whole new world. It's because I wasn't very happy with my previous one. Nine of Swords represents stress, represents anxiety, it could represent anger. You know, you went through a lot. So Capricorn, you really want to leave behind this old world, aka this old version of you, and you want to start fresh. I'm ready here for a brand new life. Well, tell me about this new life. We got here the Queen of Swords. This is going to be a new life where you feel more bold, where you feel more strong to be yourself, but most importantly, where you're not tolerating anything. You know, Capricorn is not going to tolerate at this time. You know, you're in a space and time right now where you are only going to tolerate the best of the best for you and nothing less. Okay? Tell me about what was going on in Capricorn's old world. Three of Pentacles. You felt like you were the person where you were constantly making the effort to give people the benefit of the doubt. You felt like you were constantly trying to work things through over and over and over again with crappy people. You know? So it feels like in your past, Capricorn, you were giving a lot of people the benefit of the doubt, especially the people who were never going to change, but you were always hoping that they would because you were dealing with people. Excuse me, Capricorn, that is my Amazon package. Let me go grab that real quick. You probably can't hear it, but let me grab it real quick and we'll continue this. Okay, we're back. Leave it to Amazon's always impeccable timing to come when I'm doing my work. So Capricorn, regardless though, Nine of Swords here, Three of Pentacles. It's like, in the old version of who you were, in the old world, I guess is how we'll call it, you know, you gave a lot of people the benefit of the doubt. You gave a lot of people your time, your love, and to be fair, a lot of unconditional love to people who didn't really deserve it. And I think that that is strictly why you're in that Queen of Swords energy now in the month of October, because in the month of October, it's like, I'm not tolerating shit anymore. I am not tolerating anything anymore. I am not going to hope for people to change. I'm going to let people show up as they are and let people be who they are. And I'm going to judge that based upon how people decide to show up for me. You know, I'm very tired of giving people the benefit of the doubt. And most importantly, I'm very tired of trying to work with people to have them change, because change is something that has to come from them, not necessarily from me. You know? Moving along though, let's take a look at what else is coming in here for your new world. We got here the Six of Wands. Success, happiness. You know, Six of Wands is about moving in the right direction. I want to finally prioritize myself a little more. I want to move myself in the direction of my own personal happiness. I don't want to plan my life around other people, plan my life around what others want. I want to do what's going to make me happy at the end of the day. So you're really in a pretty big focused area of making sure that you're doing what's right for you. Moving along into how it was in the old world, and we got here the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, you felt like things moved very slowly back then. You know, you kind of felt that, you kind of felt that Capricorn in the old world you were living in, you know, it took a long time for things to change. It took a long time for you to move in the direction that you wanted to, because there was a million other things you were doing that wasn't necessarily what you wanted to be doing. You know, maybe this was the energy of giving unconditional love to others and helping other people live their dreams and helping other people be happy. You know, you were such a giver, you know, and I think that that's the big difference here for October. It's like, I've always been such a freaking giver, man. And it's time to snap out of that. It's time to get out of that energy of just being a giver to everybody else but myself. So in October 2022, you're really giving back to you, man, for sure. Let's see a little bit more here into what's coming for your new world. We also do have here the Four of Wands. So Four of Wands coming into play here for you. It's a lot of stability. I see a lot of happiness, Capricorn. I see you being happy with you because you're doing what you want. You're living the life you want, but you're around the people that you want to be around, right? The people that actually give equal give and take. The individuals who actually have love to share. So with the Four of Wands jumping here for you, it's pretty much I'm around stable, healthy people, and I'm not dealing with cleaning up other people's messes or dealing with individuals that I'm hoping will change, even though they're not necessarily the best kind of people for me. You know, looking at the old world, right, Capricorn? The Lovers. It felt like everybody I attracted was always somebody that either I had to fix or was somebody who wasn't necessarily already in their own, you know? I kind of feel like you were always around somebody who wasn't necessarily who they wanted to be yet, comfortable with who they were. You were dealing with people who didn't really know what they wanted. And with all that indecision, you were kind of really over it, Capricorn. It was like, well, I haven't even found myself, and I'm helping all these other people find themselves and find their way in life. And it just feels like, I don't know, I'm not with the right people, but most importantly, I'm not living the right life that I want for myself. And that's where the realization comes in. Because Capricorn, what I realized is I think what you realized all along here in the month of October 2022. In the life you were living previously, you weren't figuring out what you wanted. You weren't figuring out what made you happy. You weren't figuring out who the hell is Capricorn. You spent a lot of time dealing with kind of assisting other people with that journey for their own gain. So with that realization, that's a big reason as to why you're no longer dealing with people or connecting with people who aren't already shown up into their own life and who haven't really came into who they are yet. You know, this is the time about you exploring who you truly are, coming into your own power, coming into your own energy so that you can be whole and complete. All right, Capricorn. So that's what we got here so far. All right. Well, we do have a mystery card coming out here for you, and that mystery card is going to be the Page of Cups. Page of Cups coming into play here for you. I'm finally putting myself first. I'm finally going to take myself into account and what it is that I have to offer into account as well. All right, let's go ahead and have a look here and see where things are going to be going for Capricorn throughout the rest of their October 2022. Where are things going to be going here for Capricorn throughout the rest of their October 2022? First card out, what do we have? And we have here the High Priestess. I'm going to start listening to my intuitive guidance. You're going to start to listen to what you are feeling called to, drawn towards. This is about listening to what your inner being is telling you. Moving into the next card, we do got here the Queen of Cups, and then taking a look here at two more cards for where things are going. We got the Two of Wands, and we also do have here the Queen of Pentacles. So Capricorn, you're really all about you. You know, High Priestess here all the way to the Queen of Cups. You know, this is an energy at this time where you're focused on your own emotional being and your own fulfillment. You know, Two of Wands here to the Queen of Pentacles. I've spent a lot of time doing a lot for others. Right now, this is about putting myself first. So to avoid the message being pretty repetitive, as we can see in the new world that you're living, in your new cycle now, Capricorn, in the new life that you're creating, you're the priority. Because you spent a lot of time trying to make other people happy in your past. You spent a lot of time helping other people find the life that they wanted for themselves in your past. And now it's like, I see how much time I've done that, how much time I put into other people. But when I look at myself, I don't know who I want to be and where I want to go and what life I want to live and what I want to be doing and what fulfills me and what makes me happy. You feel speechless when you try to figure out those answers. You know, when you ask those questions, you feel speechless. You don't know the answer. So that's why now is the time for that self-exploration. And in October 2022, that's what the month seems like it's all about. It's all about you exploring yourself, Capricorn, getting to know the real you, getting to know who you wish and desire to be, and being around great environments, great people, and great situations, because as you're improving yourself, so are the environments around you. They're improving with you. So as you're becoming a better version, or as you're becoming the person or the version of yourself that you wish to be, the people you're connecting with are better. The friends that you're dealing with are greater. The increase in abundance surrounding you is happening tenfold, because the more work you're putting into your life, the better quality of life you're going to have. Does that make sense? You know, one person would say that you are the universe. So the more that you expand within your own world, the more that you will attract what deserves to be in that world as well. So if you're living a high vibrational life, you're attracting high vibrational people. If you're living a life where you're making sure that you're taken care of, you're attracting people to take care of you. Right? In your past, you were always taking care of others. So it was almost as if you kept attracting more people to take care of. You see what I'm saying? So Capricorn, I feel here for you in the month of October. That's where everything shifts and everything changes. And it's going to be quite a wonderful change here for you overall. Speaking of overall, you know, this is a freestyle reading, but it is pretty short and sweet and to the point. So let's go ahead and take a look at the outcome. I don't feel like we really have to go much further. What's going to be the overall outcome here for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding October 2022. And what do we have? We have here the Five of Cups, and that Five of Cups is going to be followed up here with the Six of Pentacles. Absolutely. Even in the pre-shuffle, the Five of Cups came out as well for you when I was taking a look at some of the energies before we jumped into your reading today. What I like a lot about the Five of Cups is that the Five of Cups can show three cups knocked over, which represents what has been lost. But if you look right behind this individual, there's still two cups that are left standing. So Capricorn, it's like, even with all the time that I've poured into other people and didn't have the opportunity to pour all that back into myself, I now still have two cups standing, meaning that I still have a life that can change. I still have a life I can work with. I still have a life I can establish. So it's like, I'm not going to sit here and say I've wasted my time, because everything that I've went through in my past, I now know wasn't for me. And if I want to live a life that's abundant, if I want to live a life that's balanced, Six of Pentacles, if I want to live a life that is equal to what I'm worthy and deserving of, I need to not be in the energy of grief and be in the energy of being upset, but instead I need to get motivated right now to make my life everything that I want it and desire it to be. So you're realizing, if I want this amazing life, I need to value myself at this time in a high value, and I need to do the best to be the best that I can be, and I need to make sure that I don't settle for less. Period. Absolutely. So it's about, instead of suffering right now, I'm going to go ahead and make sure that I get back up and I fight for what I deserve. You know, instead of sink or swim, I'm not sinking, I'm freaking swimming, dude. Absolutely. So Capricorn, really, really love this reading for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I apologize that it is short and sweet. It's not the usual kind of spread that I do for all the zodiac signs, but for some reason today I was feeling called to do a freestyle reading for all the earth signs. So hopefully it still applies to you. It's going to resonate to a few. It won't resonate to everybody, but if it happens to be your story, I'm more than happy for that to resonate with you, and hopefully it helped out in any way that it could. But thank you, Capricorn. I appreciate you being here. If you are new here, definitely do consider subscribing. I would gratefully appreciate that as well. And with that being said, Capricorn, enjoy your October, and I will catch you all in the mid-month videos. Much love, Cappy, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.